Hello world, I'm Rob Smith at Smith in the Black, and here we go. We had a little lackluster of an opening, but then just picked up here in the last half an hour. So remember, right here is what we're looking at 413.03. So we still got some distance to stake that out, but potentially an outside day. We went two up, two down, but then we came back and reclaimed that. Here, if you go to the 30, you're going to see this: two down, two up reversal, then inside 30. These two call a sideways 60, because if you go to the 60, you won't see an inside bar. You'll see a 2-2 reversal on the 60, but here, because we know these are 30-minute bars, these two are an inside 60. You just can't see it. So we do that in our minds. So when it took this, you could take it right there, and off she goes. A lot of things started picking up some steam, so we're still early in the month, obviously, and we want to get some discernible breaks. If we go to QQQ, and QQQ, also potential outside day, so keep an eye on that. Also had that two down, two up reversal 30, then these sideways 60, and then boom, now we got a new flip. So we'll see if they really want to keep going here. If we go to the Dow Jones Diamonds, and the Diamonds had an actual 60, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there was a 212 off the 60 here in the Dow Jones Diamonds. A little weaker. It got some more distance to be a 3 here. Just doji weaker. And remember, we're still keeping an eye on this. 329.27. So you got some distance on that. Cat bringing them down today over there in the Dow. If you go to small cappers a little better. Small cappers here, 187.73. You're there. So small cappers trying to lead the charge here. And taking a 3-2 day to the upside to start off the day. Let me change this layout real quick. So, the shenanigans continue to ensue. So if we go to HKD, oh boy. HKD, whew, 1,400. It's still good. So it is what it is. And here you can see this. If you go down to the 30, inside 30, right there, boom, over 1,100, and there you go. Nothing like a cool 350 on like no shares. So yeah, be careful there. But on a more serious note, on the gapper list, snow, and here's what we look for. When I say stay in the 30-60s, two down by gapping down, 2-2 reversal here on the 60. Over 149.23 and up to 154.56, not bad. And if that works, you got the two down, two up, back up week here, over 149.97, right? So there's a nice spot right there, right? So at 149.24, you get in, and then just a little bit more, and triggered that weekly, which gives it a little bit more of a boost. If we go to Roku, and Roku backing off here on the 60 now just a little bit, but you can see, one of the things we do in the Strat attack this afternoon on Tuesdays is we want to see what they do on Monday. So Roku was a two down, two up reversal on Monday, and they came back and bought it again on Tuesday. So that's something I'd want to know about, right? That's 2 days in a row. So we'll see if that sets up again. Now it's backing off just a little bit on the new 60. If we go to Repligen, and Repligen having a nice little day here. Remember last month, you got these 2 months highs, and now still trying to go and having a real nice day, just kind of stalling out here. We'll see if that sets up again. Now you got an inside 30 right now. This would tries to tick up a little bit. We'll see if it reclaims this 240.14. If we go to BPMC, yeah, there's another inside 30. We can see nice long green bar. We like that, all right? And the 2-2 reversal on the week. And if that works, you get the 3-1-2 month over 57.41. You're there right now. Now inside 30. We'll see if that gets us another inside 60 or sets up for another thing. If we go to RYTM, and RYTM again off the inside week. I've been watching this since last month down into here, the 2-1-2 month reversal. Now backing off at the market, backing off here just a bit on this. So we'll see if that sets up. It's at 60 looking like. All right, backing off. So you got some distance up that, but we'll see if that goes inside or sets up on the 60 in the next hour. If we go to KTOS, KTOS was in the video last night, and I think I'm going to talk about it here too. But the inside month, the poke down, the Rev Strat month, triggered by the inside week to the upside. Once again, they came in on Monday, and then they came back on Tuesday because they have these signals working for them. So KTOS having a nice little push. See that nice little inside 60 closer, and then boom, off she goes. We'll see if that sets up again as well. If we go to SunPower, and SunPower gap and sit up into here right for right now, but you take out last month's highs, right, and held this gap. So that was kind of important there, and that tells us we can look at other ones like Sag. How you doing here in the solars? Sag having a nice little day there. ENPH here also still going. So solars coming up together. If we go to DDOG, and DDOG, there's a lot of these things we'll be looking at for the Strat Attack show this afternoon. 2 down, 2 up reversal on the week, and if that works, you can go after that inside month. So DDOG on the radar for that reason. And once again, the sideways 60, these 230s made an inside 60, but it doesn't show up on the 60-minute chart, you see? Okay, so if you go to CELH, and that's how you analyze data as opposed to trying to read a chart, right? CL had a gap up yesterday and held it, and that 60 was an outside 60 to start off. A little tricky on that one, but we'll see. Still going, so we'll see how much more it has in the tank. Market just stalling out on this new 60-minute, so we'll see. If they set up again, like I said, it was a little lackluster before that last half an hour. If you go to NVIDIA, here, the 2 down, 2 up month, that's kicking in because we know we've been watching for this. The SMHers here, the 322 on the month, so long as it's above this, 237.84, all right? You're there now. So SMHers back into play. If you go to AMD, the 322 month here, over 94.81, still going, back to the previous range. That's what we like to see. That had an inside 30 here, right there. And off she went, so that's good. Just tells you to go down the line of all those guys. How's LRCX doing? LRCX coming up on that 2-2 month, 506. You're there right now, so a bunch of that stuff kicking in, and that's what we look for at the beginning of the month. Do we start to have any themes that are kicking in? And right now, the SMHers trying to come after those months. Qualcomm's still an inside month, so not there. So if we go to MPC, you know, and been watching the vids. 60. Inside the 60 right now, but we're watching a lot of these energies because you had a lot of outside month and then the poke down 322. So MPC, one of the first ones to do it, over 91.96. So we'll see if the other ones come around and follow suit. PSX and the refiners got a little bit more to take this out. Right, so this would help over 90.08. So you got some distance on that. We'll see. Market is holding these gains here, just kind of going sideways and not doing too much. But if we go to DraftKings, Q's go to the highs. DraftKings, the 2 up, the 2 down weaker, and if that works, taking the month. Inside month to the upside here for DraftKings. Having a nice little day, and that tells us to look at Penn. Here, Penn. Inside month to the upside. All right, over 34.91, trading 36.21. You got plenty of month left to keep an eye on those too. If we go to Coinbase, having a nice little day here, and that was a 2 down, 2 up reversal day. One of the things we look for, like, does the color really matter? Well, kind of, because here's was 2 down, but closed green. What that means is you're closer to being a 2-2 reversal to the upside because you already have continuity to the upside. You're not even changing that. If that works, we can go after the week here. And that's over 69.97, not quite there, so we'll see. Obviously, you can watch that with the Bitcoin. We go to Teslers. And Tesla is taking out last week's highs. Remember, last month was 212 up. And now, just like a lot of things, potentially the 3-day, the outside day. So we can keep an eye on that and see if that continues as well. If we go to Plug. Pen Gaming to the hats. And Plug, remember last month was 212 reversal to the upside and now following through and holding a gap here. So gapped up, held, and yesterday, inside day, and off she goes. So Plug having a nice little day itself. Not too much on the downside. If we go to HKD. Oh boy. Really sticking it to them now, 1,600. Anyway, if we go to Zebra. And Zebra, just a 2-2 on a Tuesday, 2 up, 2 down, and if that works, potentially the outside week here. And if that works, potentially another outside month. So having some problems, you can see it's backing off on that new 60. So we'll see if anything more comes of that because the market is staying firm overall. So you have to go pretty much far down the food chain to find anything that's really going down. This TMDX, 2 up, 2 down on a Tuesday, and if that works, you might get your outside weaker here. So we'll see. If we go to TAP, Molson. And Molson just got cremated right up the chute. Now just kind of sitting here. We'll see if anything more comes of that because you already got your 3-monther and your 3-weeker. Right? So they did what it was supposed to do, and now it's just kind of sitting there. So we'll see. If we go back to the broader averages here, things staying firm. H watching these energies. OIH goes 2 down, 2 up on a Tuesday, right? So that's getting closer to this here. 240, 266 is the number there, and we know to watch slob. There, here. 37.29, getting closer, and Halliburton. Got some distance on that Halliburton, so we'll see. So, like when you see, similar setups across a sector, like we are seeing in SMH and the energy names, we want to keep a track on how many of those things start to trigger, because the more of them that do, that's more of a simultaneous break that tells us the probability is higher that it's going to work. So preferably we want that to break earlier in the month, so we have all month to go after stuff like that. So because we also know the XLE's got all those macro signals. So more shenanigans. Revlon trying to come up again. We'll see if anything more comes of that. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. So we'll see if they keep rhythm here. Snow keeps going. So that was another good one. And that's, like I said, you have all these weekly signals now trying to kick in. And then we'll have the rest of the week. And this afternoon, Strat Attack Show. So we'll go through a bunch of these weeklies and monthlies that are kicking in for you. All right, it's going to do it for today. I'm Rob Smith, Smith & Black. Strat Time Report.